Someone is going to tell you a truth, which will kill. My dear child, remain right where you are and listen intently, for what you are about to hear is irreversible. This is no mundane occurrence. It is a profound unveiling poised to dismantle every belief you've held. If you avert your gaze, you'll overlook the concealed reality that's been shrouded in quietude for far too long. There exists an individual in your circle harboring a burden so immense it twists within them like a serrated blade. They've evaded direct gazes, uttered fragmented phrases, and recoiled at the mere mention of your name. Yet, containment is no longer feasible, and the revelation will erupt like a blade aimed at your very essence. The atmosphere has already transformed, perceptible if you pause to notice. Rooms where they've lingered feel frigid, moments of near disclosure weigh heavier, but muteness consumes them anew. This hush is no longer a shield, it's a relentless countdown. And when it culminates, the verity will cascade forth. You presume readiness, but you're unprepared, for this isn't mere anecdote or fleeting utterance. It's the sort that erodes your foundation. It will reshape your perception of them, yourself, and all you've deemed authentic. The confessor has endured nocturnal tremors, insomnia, dreading the fallout of their admission. They rehearse inwardly, yet their voice falters in your presence. Still, fate decrees the instant of fracture, where speech overrides trepidation. Upon utterance, its resonance will vibrate through your core. Shock will constrict your chest, accelerating your pulse involuntarily. This verity is piercing, unrelenting, capable of obliterating the image you've cherished. My dear child, you must absorb this before it's too late. The disclosure isn't designed for ruin, it's to illuminate the obscured. Though it inflicts pain, unbearable at first, it will liberate you in unforeseen manners. You'll recall this as the pivotal night of transformation. You'll witness the facade crumble, deceptions dissolve, and the trusted figure unveil their genuine self. This transcends mere caution, it's destiny unfolding. Every omen has converged here, sensed deep within. Disturbing dreams, abrupt chills in solitude, oppressive heaviness, they weren't random. They were harbingers of the unearthed surfacing. You dismissed them as mental tricks, yet the cosmos doesn't murmur idly. And the divine doesn't permit eternities of secrecy. That inner unrest affirms the verity's proximity. The bearer has quaked internally for ages. Breathing freely near you is impossible, each beat a reminder of concealment. Their muteness imprisons, soon to be breached, even at great cost. And upon release, your reality will fracture. It won't approach gently, like a drifting plume, but as searing lightning, incinerating all. Once voiced, reversion is impossible. The admission etches their visage, unnoticed perhaps. Observe the quivering hands at your name's sound. Note the evasive eyes when topics near exposure. containment falters. My dear child, this penetrates beyond mere treachery. Not mere words, but a searing epiphany that erodes faith, dismantles delusions, exposing raw agony. Yet, sans it, you persist in falsehood's shadow. Thus, fate compels this juncture. Irrelevant of delays, deeper burials, or wishes for ignorance, the verity asserts itself, shattering forth at its time. Upon arrival, it'll scorch your lungs, crumble your world's barriers to dust. But fear not the downfall, for amid ruins lies unearthed fortitude. What fractures you this eve will reconstruct you anew. My dear child, the erstwhile secure hush morphs to tempest. The voice poised to articulate has cracked under strain. Each deferred second amplifies the impending gale. Sense the atmospheric shift in their vicinity? Not illusion, veracity straining against their confines, yearning egress. Resistance futile, betrayal by lips imminent. When it transpires, you'll recall the plummeting heart, frozen time, encompassing stasis. Not tender tones, but quivering utterances that quake the earth. This verity alters all irreversibly. They grasp its potency, its capacity to demolish all constructed, trusted, enduring. Yet, fate offers no alternative: confess or asphyxiate in hush. The instant looms, my dear child. The admission will reverberate in your soul like myriad chimes. You'll not only hear, but feel its ripples through existence. The jolt burdens, yet it's not for irreparable fracture. It peels delusions binding you to falsity. What blinded will lose dominion, and in wreckage, clarity emerges. This surpasses their secret, it's your enlightenment. Long carried queries in your breast now answered abruptly, like glass shards. Though momentarily intolerable, remember your selection to know, confront, endure, ascend. Not culmination, but genesis of verity. My dear child, revelation's hour nears, unhindered. The concealer has reached rupture. Walking beside you without internal quake impossible. Each glance fraught with terror. Each unspoken word a fissure. Soon, fissures will gape, unleashing the interred. Not a murmur, but a gale breaching barriers. It'll invade, compelling sight of the forbidden. In that flash, your comprehension of them shreds. The verity stings venomously. Initially, a blade to the chest, questioning breath. Yet, amid pain, lucidity, falsehoods perish in light. The holder has envisioned it myriad times. They foresee your altered countenance, wounding silence, altered gaze. Destiny propels nonetheless, until a fusion. My dear child, prepare to hear without disintegration. Uphold as verity unravels. Though soul-shaking, it purges obsolete illusions. Verity doesn't annihilate, it emancipates. It'll incinerate the fabricated realm. Yes, but ashes yield unshakable bedrock. Thence, you'll ascend fortified. Recall, not end, but shackle severance. Departing this, you'll walk not shattered, but reborn. My dear child, the air no longer mundane, charged, dense, agitated. Unseen yet, verity encircles with each inhalation. The bearer can't withhold longer, destiny binds them. Lips quiver, heart thunders, mind screams for egress. They know permanence post-utterance. Yet, inexorably drawn to confessional inferno. This verity not trivial, not dismissible. Vast, vital, poised to rend the obscuring veil. Too long shadowed, now erupts as inexorable tempest. Arrival, lightning in veins. Breath falters, chest constricts, spirit quakes. Soul-shattering verity. My dear child, the universe unveils agony purposefully. It'll wound, yet excise life's silent toxin. Expelled, no more bondage to deceit. Don't flee, flight bolsters grip. Don't conceal, verity pursues. Stand firm. Inhale deeply, permit arrival. Not lethal, but awakening. The holder has wept silently excessively. Tears stain linens. Voice fractures in voids. Guilt incinerates internally. Terrified of your judgment. Yet, rising tide unstoppable. Moment ordained. Verity weaponized on tongue. Fired, no retreat. My dear child, clock ticks audibly, each second nearing impact. Restlessness, sensed impending. Not fancy, verity's prelude. The burdened crumbles inwardly. Sleepless nights. Guilt-tainted thoughts. Soul-shadowed secret. No evasion from chest fire. Smiles, silences, diversions masked, but heaviness leaks via eyes, voice tremors. Soon, fracture. Arrival, room shrinks, air thickens, heartbeat thunders. Words sharper than steel. Uttered, irreversibility. Illusion destroying verity, grounding stolen, new reality enforced. Though fiery sting, it frees unrecognized fetters. Misconstrue not as retribution. Not crushing, but unveiling allies and foes. Mask removal, exposing overt concealments. The speaker risks all. Nights of dread. Body shudders at imagined response. Yet, unstoppable. Moments approach agitates air, spirit whispers warning. Heed it, preparation for strike. Words advent, chest fire. Extinguished, honest, shadow-free world. Deceptions vanquished, unshakable you. My dear child, Pre-storm hush fractures. Feel chest tightening presence, voice quake. Verity claws egress. The bearer internally ravaged. Loves yet fears. Protects yet knows wounding depth. Steps burdensome. Breath's final pre-surrender. Inescapable. Confession air inscribed. My dear child, arrival, drowning wave eroding known. Hands tremble, vision blurs, world spins, yet stand. Not end, but illusion fracture. Verity stings, tears, wounds, but purifies. Deceptions perish instantly. Reality endures. Pain lingers, freedom novel. Speaker collapses under weight. Pleads forgiveness, voice shattering, heart bleeding. Forgive or not, verity's work done. Ruins of past, yet not destroyer. Ground for novel, stronger, unshakable rise. Hidden boon in agony. Inhale, ready. Lips parting, verity spills as fire. Shaken, you'll endure. My dear child, footing shifts. Unseen, felt inwardly. Secret woven tempest brews. Breach alters all. The hider weakens. Smiles I dash. Laughter fleeting. Hands quake nearby. Heart screams release from lip fear. Words wound, yet silence unlivable. Night's soul crushing. Morning's guilt rising. Unbearable now. Verity bursts, roar through hush like flame through tinder. Untouched, unchanged none. Thunderous strike, yet clarity's light denied. Face seen anew. Trusted, believed, trembling, masks shed. Eyes implore, confession eclipses tears. Collapse not in shock. Heart not drown. Stand, breathe, chosen, strong enough. My dear child, post-verity, hush heavier than words. Choice demanding hush. Therein, inner strength discovered. Verity refines, awakens, prepares coming life. Illusion ashes, unshakable rise. My dear child, verity's shadow no longer distant, behind, breath on neck, weight on shoulders. Soon, voice heard. Unforgettable words. Hold her prisoner like restless. Soul paces, body quakes, heart pleads release. Silence chains fracture, confession soul exit. Lips parting, time freezes. Air sharpens, skin shivers, voice thunders in confines. Verity's heft. Post-hearing, unchanged you. Chest aches, knees weaken, breath catches. Standing, destiny's choice for endurance. Blade-like cut, yet deceit excising. Faces, hearts seen anew. Allies known. pain's hidden gift. Revealer collapses. Weeps, begs, breaks. Irrelevant, verity freed, unrelockable. My dear child, post-confession hush heavier than verity. Courage, strength, choice demanded. Spirit answers louder. Happening. Not end, but chain tear, veil rend, illusion death. Destruction, stronger rise than anticipated. My dear child, silence walls crumble piecemeal, hidden weight collapses. Soul tremors felt, spirit ground splitting. Verity breathes with you. Bearer inescapable. Eyes swollen sleepless. Hands shake reaching. Body weakens resisting. Destiny pulls. Release inevitable. Confession fall, not ordinary voice, long buried scream tearing air. Felt in bones, heart, being's recesses. Mind races, chest pounds, spirit quakes. World stop wonder. Course-altering verity. Revealer knows world altered. Trust lost possibly. Force stronger than fear. Pushes, burns, demands hearing. My dear child, break not arriving. Collapse not under shock. Rise, verity not curse, freedom from darkness chains. Post-confession hush echoes louder. Fills space, presses chest, demands decision. Therein, true self discovered. Revelation not destroyer, awakener, strengthener, freer from illusions. Truth fire extinguished, unshakable stand. Nothing breaks again. Sparkles, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Sparkles. There is someone close to you carrying a secret so heavy it twists within their chest like a blade. They avoid your gaze, speak in fractured tones, and turn away whenever your name is spoken. Soon they will no longer bear it, and the words will spill out in a way that feels like a dagger to your soul. The room around you has shifted already, you can sense it if you pause long enough. It will feel colder when they are near, heavier in the moments they almost speak, only to retreat into silence again. That silence is no longer protection. It is a ticking clock. When the moment arrives, the truth will come like a surge of lightning and leave no room for a gentle fade. You think you are ready, but you are not, for this is not merely a story or a slip of words. It is a truth that can redraw the ground beneath your feet, reframe every memory, and alter how you see them, yourself, and everything you believed was real. The person who carries this secret has trembled at night, unable to sleep, fearing the explosion their confession will cause. They rehearse the lines in their head, yet their throat tightens the moment they see you. Destiny has already written the moment when their courage will finally betray their fear. When they speak, the sound will echo through your bones. Your breath will catch, your heart will rush as if you've been struck. The truth will be sharp, merciless, and it will threaten to kill the version of them you thought you knew. Yet this revelation is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to strip away what was built in shadows, to expose what has always been lurking in plain sight. It may wound you deeply, but it will also free you in ways you cannot yet imagine. You will remember this night as the moment everything shifted, the moment the mask slipped, the lies collapsed, and the person you trusted most finally showed their true face. This is not just a warning. It is the unfolding of fate itself. Every sign has pointed to this moment, and you have felt it in your bones. The dreams that startled you awake, the chill when you were alone, the heaviness pressing on your chest. They were not coincidences. Heaven and the universe do not whisper without purpose. The unease in your spirit is confirmation that the truth is closer than ever, and the one who holds it has been tightening inside for months. They cannot breathe freely when you are near, because every heartbeat of yours reminds them of what they hid. Silence becomes a prison, and soon they will try to escape it, even if it destroys everything. When the confession comes, it will crash into your life like a storm breaking through locked doors. It will not come softly. It will strike with the force of thunder and alter the way you see the world. The truth will sting, it will burn away illusions, and it will force you to stand in a new reality. And yet, beyond the pain, there will be clarity. Lies cannot survive the light. The revelation will awaken your perception, and you will understand what you have long suspected but could not name. It is not merely about their secret, it is about your awakening. You have carried questions in your chest for too long, and now the unspoken answers will be hurled at your feet like shards of glass. You are chosen to hear this, for you possess the strength to endure it. The truth will cleanse the space around you, even as it wounds. It will peel away the veils that blinded you, revealing a foundation that was always there, waiting to be seen. This is not the end, but the breaking free from chains. After the truth is spoken, you will stand in the ruins and rise again, stronger than before. The air around you will feel charged, heavy with what is about to unfold. The person who carries this truth cannot hold back much longer. Destiny has locked them on this path. Their lips will tremble, their heart will pound, and their mind will race toward release. Their confession will not be whispered. It will arrive like a storm, and when it does, you will remember the moment your life shifted forever. The shock will be immense, and your sense of normalcy may shatter, yet the truth will also offer a flame of revelation. Do not fear the collapse that follows. The truth does not come to terminate you. It comes to liberate you, to reveal who is truly on your side and who has been concealed in the shadow. The one who reveals it knows they may lose you, that the bond between you might never be the same, and that the silence after will echo for years. But fate is merciless, and the truth demands to be spoken. Brace yourself. The wave is rising, the storm is forming, and the confession is near. The truth cannot be buried again. It will arrive with a force that makes time feel suspended, and you will feel your world tilt as the real faces of people around you come into sharper relief. The moment is set. You may tremble, you may fear what you will become, but you are meant to hear this and to endure it. When the lips part and the truth spills forth, you will not collapse. You will stand tall, breathe, and meet the gaze of the person who has carried this secret. The truth will sting, but it will also grant you the opportunity to see with unclouded eyes. You will witness the dissolution of a false world and, in its ashes, discover a strength you did not know you possessed. The confession will seek to wound, to separate, to break, but you will find in the breaking a clarity you could not have found otherwise. Afterward, there will be a hush, the silence that follows the storm. It will demand a choice, and in that quiet you will discover the measure of your own courage. The revelation is not your end, it is the breaking of chains and the dawning of a more authentic life. From the wreckage you will rise, unshakable and renewed. The truth is almost here. The ground beneath your feet is shifting. The one who holds it cannot stay silent forever. Their eyes are haunted, their hands tremble, and their heart pleads for release. When their words finally leave their lips, the room will become a chamber of thunder. You will feel the impact in every breath, and you may fear you will not survive the moment. But you will endure. You were chosen for this crossing, and from the ashes of this night you will emerge stronger, freer, more awake. And remember this, the truth, though it hurts, is also the key to your real life. It will lift the veil, reveal who truly belongs, and set you free to become the person you were always meant to be. You will walk forward not unscathed, but renewed, reborn, and ready to build a life on something real at last. If you'd like, I can tailor this rewrite to a specific voice, gentle, urgent, poetic, direct, or a just length to fit a script or spoken word format.